Good morning and welcome to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Our focus this morning will begin on two young men who were born and raised right here in Milwaukee. They're making a difference with their new smartphone app that highlights Black businesses, important cultural sites, venues, and spaces. Rick Banks and Paul Wellington are the co-creators of MKE Black. Good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you both for being here. And I love the story of how you guys came together and what you're actually doing to help make a difference right here in our community. So Rick, you are the political director for Black Leaders Organizing for Communities, also known as BLOC.
Yeah.
And Paul, you're a librarian.
Yes.
And an author of Black Build, History and Architecture in the Black Community.
Yes.
I love this, and somehow you've come together to create this app. So how long have you been friends?
We've been friends actually since middle school.
Yeah.
We used to live a few blocks apart, and we've been on and off. Yeah, it's been, it's been a long time. So
Yeah.
it's been, 15
Probably
years,
10,
20
15
years?
years, something like that.
So is this your
Yeah.
first time collaborating as friends?
It is.
Well, except for we were
one thing, yeah.
in a project in middle school called Future City, where we built a city on Mars.
About that, actually.
You
But
built a
otherwise-
city on Mars, so you
Yeah.
guys are always space agent, right?
Right, we're always in the future.
I love that. So did you ever think that you would work together in the future? Did you ever talk about it or
Not
no?
really. Like Paul just texted me one night. It was like 11:30 midnight, and he's like, "I got this idea," and I was like, "Yo, I had this idea too. Let's do it." So,
Really? So you both had the idea and then you just kind of mentioned it to one another and bam.
Exactly,
working
yeah.
on it, literally.
Because your idea happened a few years ago. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
like I thought about it like 5 or 6 years ago. Like my background being in economic development and community organizing, thinking how can we support Black businesses, and I'm like, well, I originally came up with another idea that I'm not going to disclose here, but part of that idea, in order for that idea to work, I needed an app that was a database of Black-owned businesses, and so at the time I couldn't do it. I didn't have the skills for it. I didn't have the money to learn how to code at the time, so I just kind of threw it on the shelf and was just like, maybe one day I'll come back to this. And then Paul made it happen, so.
Okay, so between that time you had the opportunity to learn how to do the things that at the time you said you didn't know how to do?
No.
No.
Like I said, I didn't know.
Is this
at
one
no
that kind of
point.
filled
Yeah,
in the
this is
blanks there? Okay.
So, yeah, we came up with the idea and started like thinking about how could we make this happen. We approached at least one professional coder who quoted us at like $18,000 to $20,000 for the app.
Wow.
And then Paul was like, yo, I found this platform. It's like $60 a month and it's already working.
A lot
so
more
we're just going
affordable.
to go with it.
I would say that's a lot more affordable. Talk about the platform that you found to actually help you fund this app, because this is not an easy thing, but you guys have made it kind of appear easy to do. But talk about the steps you've had to follow in order to make it a reality.
So the platform we use is called BuildFire. It's all one word, and allows us to kind of drag and drop different items and arrange the app accordingly. Actually, the hardest part really has been adding businesses. It's very, very time consuming to do that. I mean,
bet.
right now we have over 300 businesses in the app, and just I spent the last 2.5 months kind of recreating the app itself. So it's been great, actually.
You're going
I
to
would
have to
say.
hire some interns.
Yeah, I mean, the app does have limitations, like there's no search function, but for the price, I think that's a good first step for us.
Yeah, to get started.
Yeah.
And you've really been getting a lot of attention on what you're doing. So I have a feeling, we're just going to put this, out there into the universe, that you're going to have some people who feel like they like what you're doing and they will back you financially to do everything that you envision this app to do in the future. So this is just baby steps now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. So the reason I feel that what you're doing is so important is because according to research from the Nielsen Company, African American consumers spend between 1.2 and 1.5 trillion dollars annually. And they said this is despite the fact that there are a large percentage of African Americans who are living in poverty. And there's also what's referred to as the racial wealth gap. It's the substantial difference in the wealth held by white and Asian households in the U.S. compared with the vastly lower levels of wealth held by Black and Latino households. So with this particular app, you are already starting to close in that racial wealth gap that exists here in Milwaukee. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. recognizing that it's just a start. I think more has to be done at all levels of government and everything else. But at the very least, to have thriving neighborhoods, you need to have thriving small businesses. And so we just hope to be able to support those businesses and help people know where they can recycle their Black dollars.
Yeah, and people have to remember that Black businesses cannot succeed if they are not first, supported by the Black population. So you're giving them a way of knowing who's out there, what they offer, and how they can help make a difference with whatever it is they're trying to achieve. So on this show, we've talked about STEM, which of course is science, technology, engineering, and math, and why it's so important for young people, especially in this day and age, to get involved. What you're doing is right up the road, dealing with STEM. So what are your thoughts on young people getting more involved in creating apps and doing things under this umbrella?
For me, I had no experience with this at all, so I kind of just dove in. So I would say just dive into something. If you don't know, start somewhere and then kind of gain experience from there and take it to the next steps. I would say.
Yeah. And I think it's so important to learn these skills at a young age so that our folks have a leg up going into these careers, because they really are the careers of the future.
Yes,
Exactly.
they are.
And I'll add, there's a kind of a new variation on STEM where they add arts in there, so it becomes STEAM, because I think that's important too, as the future of tech and sciences and things like that, that arts and creative design focus is going to be crucial too. So
yeah, I agree with that. So I'm just excited that you are examples in this community of how you can have an idea and you educate yourself on how to make it happen, and you make it happen. That's the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one single step. So what I'd like for us to do is pretty much kind of outline. You've already said that you have over 300 businesses that are being featured. What types of businesses? Because a lot of times there are similar apps out there, but they really focus on just the brick and mortar. But you're going all the way across the board, right?
Yeah, you have online, e-businesses, all different types of businesses. So we have the traditional businesses, food places, restaurants, as well as boutiques, shopping centers, things like that. We also have what else? We have podcasts on there as well, attractions, resources as well. We also have businesses for graphic design, as well as architects, cleaning businesses, all different types of businesses you can wish for.
I love it. And so I can't actually get the app yet because I'm an iPhone user, but you guys are on the Google and Android.
We're
the
Play Store right now for Android phones, yes.
Okay, so Android people have that
they got the leg up.
Do you always notice there's a competition between iPhone and Android people? So I'm all a little salty I can't get it yet.
Yeah.
But you guys have actually touched base with Apple, and what's the process? Where are you on getting it?
So we're in the middle. I think I've been approved for the Apple Developer Program, and so now there's another step of approval that we're waiting on right now to where we can finally actually put the app in there. So it's a work in progress. Their process has been a little bit more arduous than Google's process. But yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. I don't doubt that 1 second. So we just got to make sure we let everybody know when it's available so that everybody can download it and make sure that they are supporting you and also supporting all those businesses that you are making us aware of. When we talk about having the idea of making Milwaukee a better place to live, whether we're dealing with the economic development or whatever the case, you've said that this is something that drives you personally and professionally. Talk about that.
So, I studied economics and political science in college, and I always thought that the knowledge that I learned in these classes is what I want to take and to use to improve the conditions of the community. I grew up, my earliest memories are in 53206. I've lived all over the north side of Milwaukee, and then I went to school at Riverside University High School and then UWM. So just crossing the river, I could see the difference and the disparities between the two communities. And so for me, it was just follow the money. Let's see where the money's going. Let's see where our tax dollars are going. Let's see where the business dollars are going. And I just started to think about it in a sense of if our community was like a nation, and oftentimes in higher level politics, you hear them talk about trade deficits and things like that. We have a huge trade deficit, and that all of our money, or pretty much all of it, leaves the community, and then we get some of it back when we work. But if we wanted to solve those problems, if we wanted to use the dollars that we have to fix the problems. We have to keep our money and use it to fix the issues. And so that's where the app kind of comes into play for me. In the future, I hope that we can use it as a platform for helping to promote other kinds of creative fixes. Have some other ideas in the future that I'm hoping that the app would really integrate well with. But yeah, we just have to really put our money where our mouth is and organize.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. And since he's told us where he went to school and all those things, we can't leave you out on that level. So go ahead and fill us in a little bit on what your journey has been and how you personally feel about economic development in the community.
Sure. So I'm born and raised in Milwaukee. I went to Rufus King High School, UWM. I actually have a master's in architecture right now. I'm not pursuing it, but I still have a passion for it.
I love that. Why'd they give me chill bumps? Okay, go ahead.
I think actually what drives me about the app is the lack of visibility for those communities. I mean, right now you go to our websites for traveling, tourism, you see the east side, you see downtown, you see Bayview, but where's the north side at? You don't see that at all. I think really the app for me is to give visibility to those neighborhoods and those businesses, and that's what drives me for creating the app.
And this is kind of perfect timing with the DNC that's going to be coming here. We're talking about thousands. I think they said, 50,000 people coming to visit this area. And so to create something like this, to be able to give people an idea of the visitors who are coming to even help, support the businesses that exist here. I mean, it's perfect timing, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
It's coincidence. Yeah, it worked out for us.
It did, yeah. Like, a lot of February.
It really has worked out. And like I said, I do think that this is going to be awesome just in watching it grow. But so if there's someone out there who owns a business or who may be opening one in the next few months, or maybe they've got something coming up on the community calendar, how do they get that information to you so that it can be added to the app?
They can contact us through Facebook, through our personal page, as well as through Instagram, or email us at contact@mkeblack.org.
Okay, and repeat that one more time. We'll put it on the bottom of the screen.
Sure, that is contact@mkeblack.org.
Okay.
And I think our Facebook page is @mkeblack.
Official, MK Black
MK
Official,
Black
as well as
Official,
Instagram.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
so we'll give people that information, and this is really about spreading the word, because once people start realizing that you are compiling these businesses and these events, it's going to be a one-stop shop for people to be able to really know what's going on in Milwaukee. And this isn't just for Black people. This is for people across the board who really want to help support all of the businesses that are here in our city, because when one group of people do well, we all do well,
Absolutely.
right? So that's what it's all about.
Exactly. And we're not, pro-Black is not anti-white or other culture race. I want to make that clear to people.
And one thing I've been hearing that's a great story is like people are visiting businesses that they otherwise wouldn't have visited because they don't go to those areas or whatever. But they're seeing stories highlighted on the news, or they just saw a restaurant on the app that looks like it'd be good and they went and checked it out, and it's been
yeah, that's what it's all about. Everybody has apps now, and it's like no matter really what age range you fall into, you found some type of app out there that is beneficial. We were, visiting another city, and we were like kind of walking the downtown area, and the app was telling you exactly how long it takes to walk versus a car versus a bike. So these things, this is just where we are. It's the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so one other thing that I wanted to definitely bring up is just you giving advice to young people, because there are kids who spend all day on video games, we know that, but some of them never think of the fact that they could be creating the next big video game, especially if they're an enthusiast, and then there are young people who are interested in creating these things. What advice do you give to them in saying you can do whatever it is you put your mind to? And in this day and age, they've got the internet, read about it, make it happen. What advice do you have?
I would say the information's out there. There's YouTube, you can find a mentor. If you want to do something, ask for help. If you're not sure where to start, so let's put your mind to it, and then seek out the help you need.
Yeah, and I would echo that and add form a good team. Like, you might not be the
Teams are
person to
important,
code, but maybe you have somebody else that knows how to code, and you're the business side. Or if you want to write a comic book, you write the story and somebody else draws it. You know, you don't have to be able to do everything, but with the right team, you all can make it happen.
And you guys are a perfect example of that. A team here making a difference right here in the city. I appreciate you coming by and filling us in on everything. Please keep us up to date on whatever it is that takes place as this continues to grow. Is there anything else you wanted to share with us?
Anything?
I don't have anything.
Okay, well, I just thank you for your time and continued success to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Rick Banks and Paul Wellington, they are the co-creators of the smartphone app MKE Black. The mission is to showcase and promote Black businesses in the city, and the app is available on the Google Play Store and will be available soon on the Apple App Store. Just be patient. We'll be back with more of Our Issues Milwaukee right after the break.